So it seems as if Hermes Gasparini believes that Levan was way too strong for Devon in 2022, and most likely he is going to be way too strong for Devon in 2024 as well. Hello arm wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. In today's video, we are going to discuss the highlights from the recent Engin Terzi and Hermes Gasparini podcast. So let's start. We started off with kind of I'll not say the word news because it's still kind of not news. It was an info provided by Engin Terzi that maybe there is a possibility that Travis Bagent versus Hermes Gasparini left arm super match will not be happening on April 20 at East versus West 12. The reason for that is simple. Travis has kind of stopped responding to Engin Terzi's messages. He said that he's going to tell Engin in a couple of days whether he's going to be ready for Hermes or not, but he did not reply. And we have already discussed in the previous videos how it was quite evident that Travis may be losing some motivation judging by the way he was talking about in his podcast. But Travis is someone who can keep on changing his mind every single day. So I hope by match time he is well prepared and he shows up on match day, and I hope it isn't cancelled. But if it is cancelled, then Engin already has a replacement match for Hermes Gasparini. The opponent is going to be the caveman Georgi Zaranov. So I hope that match is also a banger and we all are entertained. I hope it is a close one. Hermes has started the interview with his right shoulder update. He said that it's still kind of sore, not hurt but sore, because he switched to a flop press right from the center without actually getting behind his shoulder in the match against Vitaly Laletin. But it is going to be 100% soon and he's going to be stronger than ever. Then they started talking about left arm matches. Hermes Gasparini is really thinking seriously about his left as well. Well, not as seriously as his right, but at least he's thinking about it. If I will recover my left, I can do something good for sure. Because 1 month before this fight, when he was talking about the Kordecha versus Corey West fight, when he fought with Corey, he pulled me with the left hand in Belgium and I pulled very good with him when he was fresh. That's kind of shocking to me. He was talking about the practice pull in which all of them were in the Omega Equipment's red shirts. Prudnik, Hermes and Morozov. Doing good against Morozov's left even during practice is some serious deal. So people just used to say, the fans used to say, let's make the left arm great again. But Engin is literally doing that. This time we have 5 left arm world championship matches, and in the future Engin said that Levan Saginashvili, Vitaly Laletin, Alex Kordecha, Morozov, Prudnik, Hermes Gasparini, all of these will be competing on the left arm as well. As soon as we start seeing both arm matches, the pool of the matches immediately double, and that's probably one of the biggest news for arm wrestling that we will enjoy in the upcoming years. Then the East versus West 11 predictions. Vala Ichikiti versus Nurdolat Aider Khan. Hermes believes Vala is the favorite. Marcio Barboza versus Petrenko. 50-50. Paul Lynn versus Irakli Zedakashvili. Irakli may be able to beat Paul in a hook as well. This is what Hermes Gasparini said. Engin told Hermes that whenever people were saying that Irakli is going to beat Paul Lynn, Todd Hutchings strongly disagreed with everyone, and he even put out some laughing emojis to those comments about this upcoming match. Todd really believes that Paul is going to win, and Todd is something who has experienced pulling both of these. Zurab versus Artem Tainov. Artem Tainov is going to top roll and follow up with a press for the victory. Daniel versus Mindaugas, 50-50 match. Ivan versus Reno. Money on Ivan but heart with Reno Masic. John versus Krasi. In a top roll, John can win. In a hook, Krasi is going to win, but slight favorite is John Brezink. Alijan versus Prudnik. Alijan has a king's move as well, and that's how he's going to beat Prudnik. Kordecha versus Morozov. Morozov has more chances of winning, but Kordecha can also top roll him. Morozov will eventually win the match. Dadikian will top roll Todd Hutchings for the win because he has more back pressure and more hand control. Hermes Gasparini said that he noticed in the Devon versus Levan 2022 match that Devon was attempting to manipulate the grip against Levan as well. But just because Levan's hand is so massive, it didn't matter. Devon couldn't do anything. For sure, Devon will be stronger than last time, but if you think the difference of power, it was too much, like maybe 30%. Devon will be super strong this time. He will do everything to beat Levan. I think Levan is the favorite and he will win for sure. Everyone, including Engin Terzi, was surprised by Hermes Gasperini's statement when he said that Levan was probably 30% stronger than Devon that day. Which is insane because Devon literally poked him in the chest after round 1 and told him that he's going to beat him. He still believes that he could have won that match if it wasn't for the bicep tear. To think that the gap was 30% is beyond imagination. But then he said that maybe it was 20%, but the gap was still so huge that despite Devon improving a lot in these 2 years, it won't matter. The gap won't be closed. That's why Levan is going to win this match. And few days ago, or maybe a week or two ago, Levan messaged Hermes Gasperini. They were talking about Levan's updates. Levan told Hermes that he's about 75% off his peak shape, which is not so good, but he still has about 4 months remaining to get back to 100% or even more. As a fan of the sport, let's hope that this match is close and we get to see an absolute war. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.